Final Fantasy is a great game. I will first talk about the story, the first beginning parts of the game. In the beginning, you see a giant area, and it's a cutscene. The game starts out like that, to show you how magnificent and great 3D graphics are. And then it shows an above part of Midgar. The first character you see is a flower lady. We don't know her name yet. In the game, her name is Aerith. And then you finish that cutscene, you get to do your first experience of gameplay. In the first part of the game, you learn how to control the character and do battles. This is a turn-based game where you select your attack and then your partner's attack. And then the enemy attacks. Throughout the game, you collect mana balls, but in this game is called materia. You use materia to cast spells. Later in the game, you get stronger material called summons, which waste about 2 minutes of your time for a cutscene to do a stronger version of your materia spells. These are the only things you need to be able, and you also collect items like Phoenix Downs that allow you to be able to heal your character if they are knocked out. That's pretty much how you play the game. There's one thing I cannot complain about Final Fantasy VII. It is the music. There are a lot of good soundtracks, like the final boss music in the end of the game, and one song that I think is really amazing, the Chocobo song, which is a staple song ever since Final Fantasy II. It is a great and powerful song. Sound design is a little lackluster because everything sounds exactly the same no matter how you attack. So all swords sound like the same sword, all guns sound like the same gun, and all spells sound exactly the same. The other RPG that I've played had different noises for different types of attacks. Earthbound is the only other RPG that I've played to completion. The music was great, but the sound design was just okay. Except for the music. The other parts of the game that is good is the characters you meet along the way. The first character you meet is the Gun. Well, I don't actually know his actual name, because you get to name your characters because this is an RPG. So I named him the Gun. In the beginning, he's a really strong leader, and he really has a fondness for his daughter. He's a really good party member, and I had him throughout most of the game, because he's a character with a gun for an arm. The second character that you get is Tifa Lockhart. She's the fighting type character in this game, who punches and kicks real good. You get to pick between the two characters, the character you see in the beginning of the game, the Flower Girl, or Tifa. and I chose Tifa as as the love interest in the game. I didn't really care for a lot of other characters, but I played with them anyways. Except for a couple of characters later throughout the game that are unlocked in Disc 2. This game is sectioned off into three discs. Disc 1, main story. Disc 2, trying to the climax, and Disc 3, endgame. Disc 1 features a character named Aerith. Everybody knows this. I knew this before even playing the game. She dies. I spoiled something? Well, you should have known because I was showing let's play through the last part of the game. Because it was spoiled, the death meant nothing to me and I didn't really care. When I said the only bad thing about this game is only one character, I meant it. But this character is a really bad part of the game. His name is Cat Sith. An animatronic puppet controlled by the bad guy in the game. I hate him, 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 I hate him. He portrays you more than once. And it's not even a very fun part of the game. You get them during a boring part of the game, and you lose them. I never had to use him again because it's not fun to use, and I didn't like him. I didn't use him for the rest of the game. He's the worst character in the game, and I would never even have him on my team. Because of copyright reasons, I cannot let you listen to the awesome music of the Final Fantasy VII series. So I'm trying to stall for time because this is when I let you guys listen to the music, but now I can't. Well, then I have time to talk about some of the other aspects of the game. After a while in Disc 2, you unlock a character named Sid, who I called Captain. Sid had an easy, rememberable name. So I used him a lot when I got him to level him up to around the same level as everyone else. Uh, okay, now I'll discuss the ugly part of this game. The final part of the game, you are able to bring 6 party members. This is the spoiling part of to be able to defeat Sephiroth. But you need to be able to grind and grind and grind throughout all of Disc 3 just to be able to survive most of his attacks. I did not like this, so I did not beat the game. I got to Sephiroth about 3 times, the final boss of the game, and died each time. So no matter how good your strategy is, you have to grind. And I did not like that because I didn't have to grind in the other any other game except for this one. In conclusion, Final Fantasy VII is a good game all the way up to the time you collect, except for the time where you're portrayed by Cat Sith and grinding to be able to beat the game. And so pretty much getting to Disc 3. Disc 3 is the worst part of the game. My final rating of this game is a 7 out of 10. Please like and subscribe.